Today on Lulz, a special treat. It's not something unique to the channel. In fact, it's basically all this channel is these days, a best ball draft, but it is unique to Lulz. I haven't drafted with Brian in a hot minute, so we're going to hop in a couple Best Ball Mania drafts as I continue my quest to casually stream all 150 BBMs this year. I'm Pete with Bric. This is Lulz. Let's draft.
Does he think? I think he thinks this. He thinks this is a go. Vegas Dave thinks this is a go.
Hot naked girls doing yoga.
What?
Why don't you just win like a man?
Random.org. Type in 1 for yes, 2 for no, and let the DFS gods pick for you.
And I'm absolutely begging you not to dupe us. Please don't dupe us. All right, Brian, how we doing? I think last time we talked, you said, hey, I got to get a few entries in here before everything locks. Did you stay true to that or no?
I think I did one since then. I'll burn a few more here before the season starts. Unless, wait, actually, is it fill? Is it going to fill early?
We were talking about this on Best Ball Breakfast this week. We are at 87%. My guess is I'm saying like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
my hunch.
That sounds right. Okay.
But we got
on Thursday or Saturday, Sunday.
Thursday. Yeah, that Thursday kickoff.
Yeah, it's got to. Yeah, of course.
That would be crazy too. I mean, like, because we draft out, in previous years, we've done the FFPC contests, the managed leagues, and they have that element where you can draft after the Thursday and Friday night game. And that's actually one of the fun wrinkles. It's like, if a guy goes for 40 points, like that's happened in a few years, that guy just, even if he's a 5th round player, typically he'll go in the 1st round because people will just say, I want to win that week 1 matchup. It would be pretty funny if Best Ball Mania had that dynamic for like a night or whatever.
That would be interesting. Yeah. They should try. Yeah. I'm surprised they don't burn one of those. Is this a new draft board?
It is. Yeah. Since you've last seen it, they gave it a makeover. So they put the player name or the player photos on there is obviously the big difference, but yeah, I like it. It's good for the streamers, I think.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah. All right, Brian, we got the 111, which I actually like because I've had a lot of early draft slots on stream the past few days. Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra, St. Brown here. Do you have a favorite of these wide receivers?
I don't like any of these guys.
They do make you pick somebody.
A lot of Neighbors, then, if I'm forced to pick.
You are forced
to pick. If you are taking Neighbors, are you thinking Dart later on at all or no?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I was saying that early on, I was like, man, the Giants, they're going to drag Russell Wilson out there to like week 11, week 12.
Yeah.
Now I think it's going to be more like weeks 5 to 7. Like I think it could happen fairly
quick.
Well,
that's true then. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We back up. Amon-Ra falls. The turn goes high T there with 2 running backs, or we could grab a running back here and get fancy. Or do you want to scoop up this value on Amon-Ra?
You probably Amon-Ra. I don't mind Genty either though, but who would you take?
Well, I'm not allowed to now draft Genty on stream anymore because the True Serum video came out yesterday, and my True Serum was that Ashton Genty is Trent Richardson 2.0 and he's going to be a colossal bust. That was my deep dark secret that I revealed.
Okay. Holy cow.
So now I can't take him.
What is your exposure on him?
It was right there. It was light. It was like 6%. So below the field, but not a full fade.
That's pretty low though.
It is. I thought too, while we were drafting here, we've talked about this before, but it's always kind of fun, especially at the top of the board, to pull up some of the combos. And obviously via the draft caddy, this is part of the Chrome extension here. We can look at 2-player combos. My guess is the Neighbors Amon-Ra is fairly unique because you look at the ADP. Neighbors ADP of 9, we get him at 11. Amon-Ra ADP of 11, we get him at 14. So 2 fallers there should be pretty good for us.
Let's see.
All right.
Oh no, he's 9.3. I'm assuming that's
AJ Brown, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Or do you remember how you have these labeled in here?
Well, St. Brown, it probably would be St. Brown, right? Isn't that his?
Yes. So Breece Hall, Drake London, Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, these are guys that are correlated in some other rounds. Bowers with Neighbors, because a lot of people like reaching for Bowers when they have Neighbors because they play in week 17. Jaden Daniels in the 3rd round, Henry early 2nd, JSN in the 3rd. We're still going down here to find
B-Rob 12%. That's a mistake.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah, it looks pretty. Assuming this is AJ Brown, which would
I'm
make
pretty
more
sure
sense
it's
to me.
St. Brown, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So keep going.
Let me go the other way here. Yeah, it's St. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's I feel confident saying this is an incredibly unique combo here because I keep going and I still have yet to see Amon-Ra St. Brown here paired with him.
Well, then you're looking good.
We need a way to search with names, I think.
Yeah, or maybe just have it brought right up.
Yeah.
Right on the display on the draft page.
Yeah. Let's see here. Imwald announcing that Patrick Barnes' YouTube is in my underflow draft. Think you're being bum hunted. Wow. See, we threw him off the scent. We had to wait to go live.
Did his Davis Maddock EV dry up or something?
Yeah, he's moved on. He's now going after me. So this is my 141st draft here, Brian. So we are.
Wow. Oh, you're definitely finishing.
Yeah, my goal. This is, I actually started doing the math on it last week. That's when I was like, oh shit, I need to spin up some extra streams. So we'll do 141 and 142 with you, and then that'll leave me 8 to do tomorrow on my final stream, a final mega stream.
Are you pushing Neil's record?
That's what I'm now
2 years away.
I'm now not all here. We'll make these picks and then we can make fun of Neil, one of our favorite pastimes. I like getting a little George Kittle here.
Yeah, why not?
Little grown ass man. Yeah, because I told Neil now I'm the oldest person to ever stream all 150 drafts twice, and also the only person to ever stream 150 drafts twice. So Neil has to go back in the lab if he wants to get that crown.
That's true. What do you think of Garrett Wilson? I just took him in my home league.
He's been falling a ton lately these days. I've been doing either Teteroya McMillan or Worthy in this spot.
Do McMillan.
McMillan, there you go. And we can let the week 14 bye week bros come after us because we now have 3 week 14 bye weeks here.
And it looks like all your combos are safe.
Yeah. They are. Yeah, this one should be good here. I mean, George Kittle's ADP has been kind of crazy because he was, like early 5th for a lot of the summer. And then like as all the injuries kept happening to the Niners, he kept pushing up and up and up. And now he's in the 3rd. So that's just the price you got to pay.
I wonder if you probably could do a little math on this first 4 picks. And then maybe that would be a good thing to add, which would be just the product of their correlations between them. And then once you get to a certain number, like
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter after that.
Yeah. You like the product ownership of the
product ownership of the first 4 picks or 5 picks or whatever, or just add it as it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, you'd have to do product times something. So it's a real number that you could discern something from because it would be so small. But because once you get like this one where you start off with such a unique combo, the product's going to be so small that you're like almost definitely going to be unique after a certain point. And then who cares? So you could go Goff Brown here, or whatever without a Purdy Kittle or something.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That would be, a cool little feature to just kind of have a numerical slide. And you could maybe adjust the scale in a way where it's kind of like a 0 to 10, like 10 skewing to chalky and 0 being like hyper unique.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to put 0.00.
0.0004. I remember too, when I was like calculating my own product ownership for like Showdown lineups, and I had to like multiply it by like 1 million to make it a number that made sense.
Right. And yet it'd still be duped somehow.
Yeah. Are you getting excited for Showdown season?
Showdown season? I mean, just NFL season.
Yeah.
You got a free NFL Sunday ticket. DraftKings gave us all.
Nice. That's a good value because I think I just paid for it and it was expensive as hell.
Yeah, it's like $400 or something.
Yeah,
500.
And I barely. I mean, it's really like it's just for red zone. Like that's all that I used it for.
I remember, Pete. I don't know if you remember this back in when I was like younger, trying to get a satellite dish because that was all you can get the football games on back then.
Yeah.
I don't know if you tried to pull that one off. You have to like figure out like where you could put it on your house and like what if there's any trees blocking the direction. That was the only way to get NFL games back then.
That is funny.
Yeah.
No, the only thing that jogs my memory there is when I was in college, I think we had the cable package where we would watch NFL, but like the neighbors would be watching the game, like the Chargers game locally, like just on the thing. And they would have the feed like 5 seconds before us, just the way the like cable versus watching it on radio. So I would always have big play spoiled by like the neighbors, like cheering during these Chargers games. All right. We are back on the clock here. Kamara, Igbuka, RJ Harvey, James Conner. What do you want to do?
I'd probably go Igbuka or Harvey.
Yeah, I like that. The drafter behind us has started with the 2 running backs, so maybe they pass on the running back. So let's go Igbuka here. Look at Brian, little 0 RB build for the fans today.
Gotta get those rookies in there, Pete.
They grab RJ Harvey.
Okay.
I mean, speaking of getting rookies in, there's been some like really bad news about Jaden Reed's foot that's come out today. Matthew Golden, probably a pretty good pick here if you want to double up on rookies.
Sure, go ahead. He's fast and Madden, Pete. So.
Oh, see, I'm wondering if we would have any Madden crossover takes. If you're familiar with Matthew Golden, does this mean because you went cold turkey on Madden for a little bit? Are you just back in completely now?
I felt the duty to save the youth of America one more time, so back playing.
Wow.
One last hurrah. And then then they're on their own, Pete. If this doesn't do it, if the country isn't saved after this year, I wash my hands.
Yep. Look at this, Brian. This is all we needed to do to boost our live viewers for lulz. Because lately, before this, when Brian and I use our usual stuff, talking about whatever sports betting legislation, sugar daddy season, meme coins, whatever else we do on here, we've been having like 70 to 80 people watch live, which is low relative to what we used to. But now there's so many people streaming drafts and stuff on Thursday afternoons that people say, you know what, we can get to lulz after the fact on demand. But now today we got almost 200 people watching live because they heard Brian was drafting a Best Ball Mania team.
Yeah, people love Best Ball, Pete. Did you pick up any sugar daddy coin?
I should have. I really should have for the bit. But like you said, I don't even like, I'm not meme coin proficient right now. I don't have a Solana wallet. Like if it was just ease of use, I could have gone in with my MetaMask or whatever and grabbed it. I think I would have for the bit. But I didn't.
Let's see how he's doing here. Oh, no. Good thing you didn't.
Oh yeah. What's the price check?
It's at its all-time low.
Could you see on the chart, was there a slight inflection point after the lulz episode, which Neil is calling electric here?
Let's see here. That would have been, what day would that? That would have been the 14th. And there was a little bump on the 14th, and we've lost it.
Wow. So you gotta know how to play the hot potato game when lulz,
you got the lulz bump. Which actually is pretty big. It went from 0.0028 to 0.0040 on the 14th and has gone back down to 0.0023.
We might need to treat this like product ownership and make it a number that we could actually understand. Man.
Oh shit, yeah. The max supply, there's only 999.99 million sugar coins available.
I'm starting to think it's not deflationary, Brian.
Oh, it's about giving back though, Pete. It's not. not about what people think. It's about fuck you and giving back.
Neil says I will give you $1,000 if you tell Cam Newton about Sugar Daddy season on air. You should be careful because I literally did a call with one of the producers yesterday where they were talking about the segment I'm going to do. And he was like, yeah, promote whatever you want, like your YouTube channel, whatever. He's like, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't say. So, I mean, he just gave me a green light. What if the one chance in front of the world, I say Sugar Daddy season? How much would Two Guns pay me for that? He'd probably beat Neil's offer, I bet.
Oh, I bet he would. I bet he would.
All right, Brian, we're about to be back on the clock at the 7-8 turn. We got 0 running backs. We got our 5 wide receivers, the tight end, the aforementioned Jaden Reed. Brian, do you want to just go full 0 RB, bro? Because Keon Coleman's the other wide receiver I've been trying to draft a lot.
Well, the guy took like 18 running backs already, right? So
he's got to stop, right?
Yeah.
He's got to stop. Here we go. All right, so we've done 6 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Love to see it. Sometimes I get criticisms, Brian, that I don't do enough 0 RB drafts anymore. So here you go. Throwback draft. But yes, we will be getting a non-wide receiver with this next pick.
I think it's time. I mean, are you not in on Caleb Johnson here?
I will. We can Brian, would you say we could even slurp that Dipperino?
I would say that, Pete.
All right, let's slurp it. There you go. So for the audio listeners, real quick here, Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown, George Kittle, Tedoroya McMillan, Emeka Egbuka, Matthew Golden, Keon Coleman, Caleb Johnson. Just a complete and utter slap fest, and I love it.
Is this a shipper? Is this guaranteed money?
Bro, I think it's a shipper. I think we got ourselves.
We technically don't have a starting lineup yet, a legal starting lineup, but I think this might be $1 million right here.
That's
wait,
right.
Wait, what's first? 2?
Yeah, 2 mil.
At least $1 million.
Yes. You know, this is actually probably right. Imwald says audio listeners want to hear Bric say it. Bric, do you want to recap this team?
Recap this team?
He literally just wants you to read names in hopes that you mispronounce someone and everybody has a big laugh about it.
Yeah. Caleb Johnson, Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown. McMillan?
We'll allow it.
Emeka Egbuka, I know that one. Matthew Golden, Keon Coleman, George Kittle. How do you say that guy's first name?
Well, are you familiar with the bit where everyone was calling him a nickname spelled T-E-T because that was just the easiest thing. And then there was a video going around. I think it was him. It might even have been his mom. And they're like, don't call him that. His full name is Tedoroya. He doesn't like that nickname. And if you do want to call him a nickname, you can call him T-Mac. So I had to institute a swear jar rule on my stream where I had to pay into the swear jar if I slipped up and said that nickname. So you know, very well kind of avoided it there by just saying McMillan. And I think that also works.
Oh, well, I think a great nickname for him would be the Tet Offensive.
Yeah, that would be. No, that was part of the bit with the swear jar thing where people were then asking me about, you know, what was the offensive, you know, in the Viet Cong or whatever, and trying to get me to say that word specifically. And I refused.
Yeah, I'm going with Tet Offensive from here on out.
I like that. I guess you do that. The chat can make you pay into your own swear jar or whatever. All right, Brian, we are going to be picking at the 9-10 turn, my 141st Best Ball Mania draft. The people want you to know, do you know who the slot demon is, Bric?
Oh, I think I do. Who is it? Wait. I saw it on Twitter. I just can't think of it.
Okay. I can give some clues. He's an older veteran wide receiver who obviously played. No, but not a bad guess. Some of the teams he previously played on, he was drafted by the Cardinals. He played on the Jags for a few seasons and now is on a new team this year.
I'm out. Who is it?
How about this? Last clue. He's the wide receiver 2 on the Texans right now.
Nico Collins is their 1.
Yep. That's good.
Cooks?
No. Christian Kirk.
Oh my God, Christian.
Fuck. Now the swear jar, but that was see, that was tricky there. I have an idea. let's grab Tucker Kraft. If we're going to play this like Jaden Reed isn't healthy thing, why don't we take Golden and their number 1 tight end, their 2 top pass catching options here, and continue to ignore these other positions.
And I'm assuming you're going to eyeball Jordan Love with this team?
I think so, yeah. I mean, we pick next at 131. Here's the question. Should we just grab Love to lock it up now, or do we grab like a Travis Etienne to get a second running back?
Well, we'll wait and decide. I think it's based on value. If there's a lot of value sitting there, you take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. And that's why I did go Love at the last second. Yeah. I mean, Etienne's fine.
Well, I thought you were talking about waiting and coming back.
I was, but I agreed with your point that like if there was a big value there, then wait. But there wasn't like a pick we had to have, so I figured just lock up.
Yeah, then lock it in. Yeah, that's what the stuff we were running in the end game videos with Dan pretty much showed in every sport. It's like if there's value, just don't be stupid, take it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, are you guys gonna is Nerdy gonna be running back the weekly sim data for Battle Royale this year?
I don't think we're doing that. We briefly talked about it. Oh, the sim data. Oh, the sim data. Maybe, yeah. I thought you meant the show.
Oh, I don't. No offense, I don't care about that. No, I
genuinely like that show.
I'm kidding. I legitimately listen to that show every week. But if I had to power rank the things I want, the data would be first, and then
I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will do it.
Okay. I shouted it, and partly too. So we just you knew about this, but we just released the Underdog Masterclass, and definitely shouted out. We had some sections in there talking about other resources, the things that you'd need to use in season to really take your game to the next level, and certainly reference the sim data at the in-game syndicate. So I would love to see it back again.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about this show.
This show. I am surprised though. I feel like people. It was a niche show, but like everything we fucking do around here is so niche. That's so why not?
Well, we're gonna figure out something. We have to get the whole schedule locked up. We have some stuff locked up, like we're like a show with you, Pete. I don't know if that's been announced.
No, we can't. We've teased it on here, and so we can re-mention it. Every Friday, I'll be doing Block Party with JM, and then immediately following, I've named the show, Brian. I don't even know if I told you. Did I tell you what I'm naming the show?
No.
Bully the Sims. Bully the Sims presented by Run the Sims, which I kind of like because we're going to have Yuta and he's going to have the ball knowing, and we're going to be using the Sims, but tweaking them, giving it a little bullying. So Bully the Sims after Block Party on Friday. But yeah, so it's going to be Yuta holding it down, and then you guys are going to kind of rotate with him. We'll probably have a second in-game syndicate guy most weeks. Nerdy, you, Ship My Money. If everyone is sick, maybe Davis. But yeah, something like that.
Exactly. Yes.
But yes, very much looking forward to that show. And so we'll be pulling up the Run the Sims tools, building lineups, bowling them, getting Yuta's ball knowledge for the slate. And I think it'll be a really good 1-2 punch, if you will, in companion piece to the Block Party show at Jam.
That we got that one. I know Neil and Adam are going to do some shows together. We're sponsoring Neil's Showdown shows.
Nice. That's exciting.
What else do we got? We're going to do a couple shows during the week on now we changed the name, Pete, when I talked to you about the Endgame channel. We changed the name from Endgame to Run the Sims Live. So we'll have the old Run the Sims channel and Run the Sims Live. So anything recorded will be on one. Anything live will be on the other.
Tank Bigsby, Javonte Williams, Braylon Allen. We're going to auto timeout on Tank, who I put in the queue, but seems like a good option for us on a team where we need some early season running back points.
Yeah, another good Madden card too, Pete. So
he is. Bigsby has a good Madden card.
Yeah, but they're not real, so there's. All right, why don't you make your pick and
I've been doing a ton of Austin Eckler here.
Do you have any of the Krosky
The
guy?
Bill?
Yeah.
I do, but like when I look at the prices here, so Bill goes pick 99, and we get Eckler at 134. I've just been really in on Eckler in this range. I mean, did you see the again, it's not the end all be all. Actually, I should pull up. I see Nez in the chat. I'm pretty sure Nez tweeted out the week 1 rushing lines for Bill here, and it is pretty laughable. Let me scroll and find this from Nez. I saw this on his account. Here it is. His rushing yard prop for a top 100 pick is 21.5 rushing yards week 1. So that doesn't seem great for week 1. Again, we are drafting in a contest to try to win weeks 15 through 17. I very much realize that it's not the end all be all, but I do think there are definitely scenarios where Eckler is fantasy relevant for the entire season, in addition to being the guy for them for the first half as well.
And then who do they have? The other guy is don't they have a third running back? I think not.
Yeah, the other guy. So Brian Robinson got traded, and then Chris Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, that's it.
Oh, wow, yeah. How's his Madden card?
I don't think he has one.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like the regular Madden players, that are like based on reality, and then there's Madden Ultimate Team, which is like a fantasy version.
That's what Davis was trying to get you to play, right?
Yeah. So that's where Bigsby has a good card.
Yes.
That way they can bring back, Barry Sanders and Dickerson and William Perry and all that type of stuff.
There you go. I know. What was it I saw recently? Like Top Shot had like a new idea for moments, and it was called Threads or something. And it was like the moment was like an actual jersey, which it's like, I get it in the physical cards. I used to see those where they have like a sliver of the like literal jersey on the card. And so it like gives it texture. But like a moment, like the whole point is that it's a play. Like it's like the whole point is it can be something that couldn't be in a physical card. And it's like that you're gonna do jerseys, best moments. I don't know.
They already have that. They're called jerseys.
Yeah,
it's like a T-shirt.
It is. Yeah, you could actually just buy the jersey itself.
Yeah. Man, it's too bad. With like watching playing that Madden Ultimate Team, they definitely could have had something there where instead of just video game money, it's real money, and you could trade them and use the cards for year after year or something like that.
Yeah.
Then our Jokic purchases wouldn't have seemed so ridiculous, I think, in hindsight.
That's right. All right, let's see here. All right, we're going to pick at the 13-14 turn. We have a 1-3-6-2, Jordan Love, Caleb Johnson, Tank Bigsby, Austin Eckler, Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tedaroy McMillan, Igbuka, Golden, Keon Coleman, Kittle, and Kraft here. Let's see. JJ McCarthy is just an insane faller. We do not have any Vikings, Brian, but they do play Detroit in week 17. We have 2 Lions, and I would almost say this McCarthy fall, 20 some picks past ADP, I think we do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense to me. I mean, I do like him this year, and I know if Neil's watching, I'm sure he's loving this JJ stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and slurp it. I was hoping to get Bryce Young on this one. We had Tedaroy McMillan. I love getting the back stacks, but if he's gonna go and we're gonna get McCarthy at pick 155, I think we got to do that. What do your tea leaves say about this Quinshon Judkins? It's like hanging in the balance. Still doesn't have a team technically. It's not signed.
And it's Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
I don't know. I mean, Nick Chubb starting, right?
Yeah.
So,
but he just went.
No, I know. No, you go ahead. Like whoever you want, it's fine.
Let's do Algier here. I think he's just kind of like, again, the boring, clean.
Yeah.
Handcuff
Might pick up a couple weeks with him.
Yeah. So we add McCarthy there as our QB2 and Algier here.
Judkins, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, because Chubb obviously could go down at any moment, right? And his career
Yes.
be over.
Yeah.
And what's the suspension outlook on him? Nothing
For who?
Judkins, because there was like the charges were dropped, right?
The charges were dropped. I mean, there's still, yeah. So he hasn't signed his contract. There's still stuff with like the commissioner's exempt list. Like there is some precedent for them giving suspensions even when there aren't charges based on that stuff. So I don't think he's completely out of the woods in that regard. My guess is just the Browns, after how much shit they've dealt with the Deshaun Watson stuff, where they're just like, do we really want to give another big contract to this young guy and deal with all of this bullshit? So who knows?
Oh, they're saying Chubb is on the Texans. I apologize, Neil.
Oh, I thought you just meant like he would be a good fit for this team if he was there.
No, I thought he still was on the Browns.
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's now the Texans starting running back because Joe Mixon it sounds like, might not even play football this year. That's how bad it sounds on Joe Mixon.
Man, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Joe Mixon.
I did want to do this question. I've never been fortunate enough to get to answer this myself as a topic on lulls.
Mm-hmm.
TCD says, often brought up on lulls, if you have an edge, why would you sell a course and give it away instead of using it yourself? I mean, the same thing would be like, why would I ever do any shows where I share anything that I think, in season? I've been doing the show with the Badge Bros often on the clock where we give away the plays. Last year on the Deposit Kingdom, I would literally tell people my exact plays, my exact scroll down targets. I would then go out and draft them and had the best year. One of the teams was literally drafted on the stream where I was telling you my favorite plays. So I've always been super transparent with that, and getting to make content and help people get better has been a very fun experience. And also, we get questions all the time, and we mentioned this of like, hey, where do I start? Like, I can't watch 100 streams and like piecemeal all of this together. There was literally screenshots of the Discord of people being like, are there any evergreen articles, videos? That's what this is for. It's for people who want to be able to go from 0 to 60 really fast and not have to consume hundreds of hours of content. So it's something that there's definitely a market for based on our early sales. A lot of people have been looking for something like this, but yeah, happy to answer that question.
The reason you do stuff is for money, pal. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what a lot of people do. But if there's one like skill game gambling that you can sell a product and it doesn't really affect you that much, it's definitely best ball. You can't. It's not the same thing as DFS or poker, where you just cannot get the volume in.
Yes.
Against the competition that would buy your product. Anyways,
let's get another running back here. Brian Shipley's going to be on IR to start the season, or sorry, Spears is. Let's do Shipley first. Spears is going to miss the first 4 weeks, but I think he gives pretty significant late season upside. I'm a little torn there. I also like Keaton Mitchell too. Could be a nice pick for us.
What just happened with Spears? I saw something on Twitter.
They put him on IR. So everyone knew he was going to miss the start of the season. He was injured, and then they officially put him on IR. But what happens in all of these things is like the market double counts it. Like he was already going at pick 155 because it's like he's not going to do anything at the beginning. Then they hear that he's out for the first 4 weeks, and then he slides another 20 picks. Is basically what's happening. But I've actually been trying to get my Keaton Mitchell exposure up. So let's do Keaton Mitchell here. He's also a bring back in week 17 on the Green Bay game that we've loaded up on.
He just had a card come out in Madden too, Pete.
He did? Keaton?
Yeah, a good one too. He's a running back, right?
Yeah. So what you're telling me is this team has incredible Madden approval.
A lot of Madden Riz going on here.
Yeah. Yes. Here's the team so far. We got a 0 RB shipper cooking 2662. Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra St. Brown, George Kittle, Tedoroy McMillan, Emeka Egbuka, Matthew Golden, Keon Coleman, Caleb Johnson, Tucker Kraft, Jordan Love, Tank Bigsby, Austin Eckler, JJ McCarthy, Algier Shipley, Mitchell. The only thing I'm kind of lamenting now is like in hindsight, like Aaron Jones almost fell to us, and then being able to get another piece, knowing that we got the McCarthy fall would have been nice.
How old is Aaron Jones?
He's, I don't know. I'm going to guess he's like 29. That could be too young. He might be over 30. 30. I was close. 30 years old. But I'm talking myself into the McCarthy. The fact that we get the week 17 correlation opposite our two Lions and play it through him kind of spreading the ball out, I can see the vision.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else on Vikings that you could take?
Well, so is Thielen already gone? Yeah, so that's who they.
Thielen's already gone. Ugh.
There's literally no one else. It's like Jalen Naylor. The whole reason they brought in Thielen was because of the suspension, and Naylor's hurt right now. So yeah, we gotta raw dog it.
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do too. We're going to do 2 drafts today. So if you guys missed out on the first one, if you were in the underflow with Patrick Barnes YouTube, now's your lucky chance to do a second one. You good with that, Brian?
Yeah, sure. Let's rock it.
All right.
Me getting Chubb wrong makes me think about the idea of when I was working in when I first started working in like politics, like you think you know something about like politics because you know all the names, and it's like, oh, that actually doesn't matter at all. That you know like who the local state senator is or something like that. That doesn't mean you know anything about politics. Gambling's the same way.
Oh, for sure. Well, we've talked about this on the show, right? Like the concept of ball knowledge can mean so many different things.
Yeah, they're like, but I can name the backup quarterbacks. It's like, yeah, and I guarantee that does not give you an edge in gambling at all.
Let's see here. I've been doing Kendre Miller is a guy I've been trying to catch up on, a really low ownership guy who now looks like the pretty clear RB2 in New Orleans. And then 2762, Brian, I think we can kind of do whatever here positionally. 2 guys I like are Jatavian Sanders and Malik Washington.
And you're out on Dart at this point, right?
Well, Dart just went.
Okay, never mind.
I know that was going to be, that would have been a good suggestion, I think.
Yeah, whatever then. Who cares? After someone snipes someone I want, I just don't care anymore. I just want to close the app.
Sure, we could do this if Brian wants this. Brian, do you want to make each pick with no guidance or prompting?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
I talked about the new show, Bully the Sims. I guess I did bully Brian on this one to draft the players I wanted to draft. So now it's Brian's turn to take the wheel. You got the 107, Brian. Draft number 142.
107. That's my lucky number, Pete.
I'm updating the ticker here. Lulz BBM draft 142 with Bric, aka Bric Daddy season on this draft.
Bric Daddy season is about giving, Pete.
Yes.
Well, not giving a fucking giving.
We are still working to confirm
God damn
what
it.
exactly it means.
TCD's giving away my draft strategy already.
Wow. In the same way I'm giving away all my secrets in the Underdog Masterclass course. All right, Brian, you have the 107. Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Barkley come off the board. Gibbs, McCaffrey, Nico are going to be your option.
No, I'm kidding.
McCaffrey
I
or
just
Nico?
took McCaffrey in my home league.
Okay.
Let's do it. Normally I'd say let's not do it, but
what other how else did your home league go? Were there any sleepers you were going out of your way?
I tried to get like underdog brain off this year, which was good because I didn't do a lot of drafting before. Where I don't know if you have this, but like when you're drafting in a home league, and like your idiot friends aren't taking like, this wide receiver, and it's like 5 rounds later, and like, why is no one taking them? And you already have 6 wide receivers, so you take a 7th for no reason in a 10-man league,
Yeah.
I avoided that and forced myself to actually fill out a full roster.
Yeah.
By like the, whatever 10th round or something. That was my only strategy this year, was don't just fall for the value. Because last year or two, like I would be thin at RBE or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take a quarterback till like the 14th round or something. And then these guys are taking like their 3rd quarterback. So there's literally nothing left.
That is the one there. It's like, it is actually the perfect embodiment of the, the bell curve meme. And like, when you get into a home league draft, like thinking you're like, kind of like the mid IQ, like get outsmart, but then like you don't realize like the positional runs and you're not being like flexible to what they're doing. You're just like, I'm going to draft the best plays. These guys are idiots. That's when you really get fucked. And it's like, you want to be on the two ends there. Cause if you middle IQ a home league draft, you will, they will get you.
Yes.
All right, Brian, you're on the clock. Brock Bowers, Chase Brown, Bucky Ladd.
Bowers. That's easy. Brock Bowers.
Wow. You're not worried about him splitting with Michael Mayer on a few.
He's got a really good Madden card. We need tight end, Pete.
We did. We needed it.
And I'm going to fill the rest of the team out with Bears. So
yeah, that was
taking Swift though.
I won't fully spoil it for people who didn't see it, but on the True Serum video, there was one scorching hot take that the Bears are just a house of cards, complete fool's gold, snake oil this year, and it's all going to come crumbling down. What do you say to such a thought, Brian?
Did you watch the preseason at all, Pete? Did you see how good Caleb looked?
I didn't. You probably watched more preseason football than I did.
I watched like four or five Caleb drives live, not just on Twitter.
Like at Soldier Field?
Or no, like at my couch on the TV. That's basically like going to Soldier Field these days.
Let's see here. Blizzy says, Pete, relative to your exposures, is there anything that could happen in your Chiefs Chargers game on TV to make you have an outburst of rage? Well, two things. No, I can't really. I mean, if Xavier Worthy like tore an ACL in the first game, I'd be pretty upset. The second thing, I'm not going to be on TV for the actual game. I'm on during the pregame show. So unfortunately, no rage there. Marvin Harrison, Kyron, JSN, Wilson, Kittle, Adams, Jaden Daniels.
Give me Marvin Harrison.
Slurp
like
up
no
that
combo issues.
No, and I said slurp it up on Marv, but this is actually just his new ADP, 3.7. That wouldn't have been my pick. Let the record show, Aaron, your idea to let Brian pick whoever he wants. But let's just say it's easy to select Marvin Harrison at 3.7 when you're doing it all on site credits, you know?
So how did you get this gig, Pete?
There is a guy who works at YouTube who is apparently a fan, Alex, of my stuff. He had like referenced some bits even from like my channel, the newsletter. He was familiar with a few Swolecast inside jokes. And yeah, so apparently I'd been watching some stuff. And when they asked him to put together this show, he wanted to have a fantasy presence as part of the pregame show, just knowing how big fantasy content is. And he thought I would be good for it. So yeah.
Are you going to get like all dressed up in a suit?
No, it's funny you say that because I was just talking to them about wardrobe. The instruction I got was to wear something I would wear like on a date to a nice bar. You know, that was kind of the
like a tank top?
Exactly. James Cook, Terry McLaurin, George Pickens, Trevion Henderson, Breece Hall, Sutton, Kenneth Walker.
Oh God, I don't like any of these guys, Pete. Yeah, give me Pickens. Give me Pickens.
All right. At some point, I do have to select for you if you don't say anything.
Yeah. Well, McLaurin, he just got paid, so his career's over.
Yes. Minnesota Mike, do you know how much airtime you get? I am not going to have much airtime. So I know everyone's very excited. I'm going to have like a 3-minute segment at one point, another segment. The pregame show itself is just 1 hour long. And there's going to be stuff with Kay and Cam in Brazil. There's going to be the 3 players, Brandon Marshall, Derek Carr, and the Honey Badger doing a few segments. So you will tune in and you will be able to see me, but do not think that I am just going to be cheesing it up on camera for 60 minutes straight for a pregame show. I am a very, very, very small cog in a big machine.
When does Two Gun come on?
Well, that's going to be kind of my big reveal. And I'm going to say, and the real start-sit decision you need to make tonight is
over your
Sugar
shoulder
Daddy season. Yeah.
It's Sugar Daddy season, bitches.
Joe, what are you talking about? No more crams on Sunday. This is just a one-time thing, guys. This is I'm going out to shoot something on a Friday. I'm going to fly back Saturday and I'm going to do the goddamn cram on Sunday morning. I'm not going anywhere.
What is our schedule next week, Pete? Are we doing any lulls?
I can't do lulls next week because I will be out there, but we are going to pre-record. I figure we do it with like you and Yuta for the first one if you want, unless you had other ideas.
No,
hang on real quick.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf, Rashi Rice, Travis Hunter, Kamara, Zay Flowers, and Kuka, Ricky Pierce.
Rashid Rice.
Dude, yes. I'm happy you said that. This is a very good price for him.
What were you saying?
No, what were you saying?
I don't know.
We were talking about our schedule for next week.
Ah.
Yeah. I was saying, were you planning on being on the first Bully the Sims?
Yeah, we could do that depending on when you wanted to record it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was going to actually, after this, I'll touch base with you. There's a couple times I can either do like Tuesday late afternoon or like Wednesday early afternoon. I'll check in with you.
Okay.
I
could do
all right.
both.
Here's Bric's team. Christian McCaffrey, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison, George Pickens, and Rashi Rice. I think you're crushing it.
Well, the last one we just drafted was a guaranteed 1 million.
Yeah, is that? I mean, we talk about in DFS, right? Like if you won 50 max, every subsequent lineup after your top lineup is theoretically negative EV, and so the fact that we already drafted the shipper, it kind of begs the question: what are we even doing right now?
Yeah, I mean it's like $800,000 in EV probably. Why bother?
Why bother? Remember when Shady was at the top of had that Best Ball Mania sweat? It was like his first year playing.
Yeah.
This was even before I think
third or something.
Sidekick. Yeah. He's just like, leave something for us, man.
No, he wants all the money. He wants all of it.
Did you see again I keep spoiling some of these True Serum takes, but did you see Shady Advices?
No.
Have you watched the True
I haven't
Serum?
watched it.
Wow. He gave one. I guess I'll spoil it. There's 27 of them. I can't spoil them all. He said it's actually fun to watch the games. And as a nerd, that was one of the ones that stunned me the most. Shady Advice admitting
this is a cultural shift, Pete. The nerds now are starting to watch the games.
Debo, Matthew Golden, Olave, DeAndre Swift, Diggs, Pacheco, Judy, Addison.
God damn it. Swift is just staring me.
You said Swift.
Oh, okay. All right.
Out.
Okay, good. I wasn't going to take him, so that's good. It forced me to take him.
Awful pick. No, I'm just.
Well, I didn't want to take Golden because you just took him.
No, Brian, you need to get out of your head. You need to put your balls on the table and you need to make the picks you want to pick. That's what the people wanted. They were sick of me.
I didn't want Swift, so I'm glad but I do want him.
Okay, you did. Deep down. Starting running back on the Chicago Bears, the 2025 Super Bowl champs.
Yeah. There's probably 17-0, 16-1, something like that.
Nerdy did run the Sims and said our first lineup EV was $865,342.69. Okay. You could try. That feels a smidge light to me, Brian. I think I would personally reject that offer.
Is that like after taxes? Probably.
For sure.
It's funny. Moneybags Hutchings, they call him now, after he took second in the MLB Live final last week. Did you see that?
I didn't. Congrats, Nerdy. Where was that? Was that in Denver again?
Nah, he had to fly or drive there, so I'm assuming no.
I like just the disdain in your voice, thinking
Money
of having
bag
to travel to a live final. Like, yeah, I think he had to drive or
I'm kidding.
fly somewhere. You were in Boston, Nerdy, and didn't look me up? Wow. I thought we were friends. Hey, Nerdy, now that you're here, can you please do the Battle Royale weekly sim data again? I will promote it heavily on shows. It was very valuable and helpful last year.
Are we up? No.
Yeah, we are up now.
We are up.
David Montgomery, Laporta, Mahomes, Jaden Reed, Shakir, Mason, Downs.
Well, I guess do we do Mahomes here? Who's my quarter? Just give me Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes with Rice. I think
this
that works.
Lineup sucks. Just close the app.
Why? Which part of it sucks?
I don't know. I don't like it now after Swift.
This
line is probably only worth like 300,000.
Yes. Which by our standards is a complete and utter failure. Let's see here. Nerdy brought his parents to a live final. That's a baller move. It's like bringing your mom to prom, bringing your parents to the live final. See, mom and dad, aren't you proud of me? I click good buttons on fantasy.
You can't party with you to cow all night if you bring your parents down.
Oh my goodness. All right. Nerdy is saying that if I twist his arm hard enough, he will run the Battle Royale Sims again. I'll get you over here, Nerdy, and I'll twist that arm until you're crying for forgiveness.
Last time I went to Boston for a DraftKings thing, I brought my buddy and my brother. I think I went to bed at like 6 a.m.
Oh, God. That's your thing, right? It's like you're like, I don't always go out. I don't always travel, but when I do, I get in a bar fight with someone about Bitcoin.
I don't think I could pull that off anymore, honestly.
that was more of a like 3 years ago kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. All right, Brian, let's get ready here for your pick. We got Mahomes, CMC, and Swift at running back, 3 wide receivers, Marv, George Pickens, Rashee Rice. Don't forget, Brian, Rashee Rice is not playing the first 6 weeks of the season. And then Brock Bowers.
Give me Higgins if he's still going to be there.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, I think that's a no-brainer, right?
Higgins.
Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Yeah, you thought he would away. Hawk and Higgins. Yeah. All right, we'll get you Higgins here. Even though you learned that Nico's the number 1 wide receiver slot, Demon's the number 2, and that Jaden Higgins isn't going to open up the year in 3 wide receiver sets for the Texans.
Yeah, I just want young guys, Pete.
All right, I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I got old man Swift carrying the ball.
Yeah, one of the things we've been talking about is like, it's like an ongoing bit that the Bears have just not talked about Roschon Johnson all offseason. Like you go through the coach speak, the stuff like this, there's just like nothing on him. It's just like they talk about Kyle Monungai, that 7th round rookie they drafted. Yeah. They talk about Swift. You won't hear a goddamn peep about Roschon Johnson.
There was talk about him getting cut.
Was there?
Yeah, a little bit. And there's Twitter people I follow.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen, but who knows how much that stuff's real anyway. So
Brian, I've been mentioning this on all my shows this week. I want people to know where I'm going when I go off camera. I finally purchased a mini fridge for my office down here so that when I get a little parched during the show, I got some cold water nearby, seltzers, all that good stuff. I just wanted to make sure you weren't thrown for a loop that I disappeared there for a second.
I was, Pete. Thank you for explaining that. I just looking at mini fridges on it, believe it or not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you a link. I got an affiliate deal with these guys. Just kidding.
Why won't I like to
Pete when you get my mini fridge?
All right. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, it doesn't matter, Caleb. I don't need Caleb anymore, but how dare
you could do there's a you want another wide receiver for now, or you want to go like Kyler with I'm not supposed to say anything. Who do you want? Mark Andrews, Kyler?
Give me another wide receiver. Give me Sheed if he's all that's available. Oh, Luther Burden. No.
Which one?
Burden.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
He might come back.
Do you want to know how much I'm treating this seriously? Rashid Shaheed's like one of my least favorite players to click, and Luther Burden is one of my he's my most drafted wide receiver. And I just wanted to make sure I was giving you who you wanted. And at the last second, I didn't get Luther Burden in. Oh my
The
goodness.
EV of this lineup is rapidly dropping.
Oh my goodness.
Let's restart the draft. Can they rewind? Do they do that on Underdog?
Yeah.
They do. Okay. Go back to round 3.
Every once in a while, I get to call up Nick Rudman, and it's kind of like when you ask Buffalo Wild Wings to send it into OT. I can have him roll back a draft to round 3.
Tell him round 3, please.
Can you imagine if you think we've had an Underdog scandal? Imagine a streamer just casually being able to rewind to draft 7 picks.
That's the fantasy the fantasy masterclass. Nick Rudman's personal cell phone number.
That's right. All right. Here's Brian's team right now. His Mona Lisa, if you will. CMC, Brock Bowers, Marvin Harrison, George Pickens, Rashee Rice, DeAndre Swift, Patrick Mahomes, Jaden Higgins, and Rashid Shaheed. Dare I say, Bric is cooking right now, guys. Let him cook. Let him.
Can you make trades this year? Can we trade with each other?
That's another thing that is available just to a certain cohort of influencers.
Influencer trades. I don't think I have enough followers to get to the trade level. So
yeah, unfortunately, there's only a few of us who have, and it's just going to be me and Davis trading players back and forth. All right.
What is Davis like trading with?
Well, did you see the Matthew Berry clip? Let's make this pick, and then I'll tell you. I'll tell you that story.
How long is it? We can play it.
Yeah. Actually, we should play it. All right. Let's see here. This is going to be pick 114. He came back, Brian.
All right.
Who do you want? Luther Burden, Rashad Bateman?
No, Burden.
All right. We're getting Luther Burden. All right. Let me see if I can find this. I retweeted it a long time ago. I don't know how far back it was. I think it was a Scott Barrett tweet of a video. So Matthew Berry went on this podcast and he was talking about, man, I've done a lot of posts since this. He did, here it is. I found it. Okay. Let me do, let's make sure we don't miss our pick too. I'll try to be good about this, Brian, but this is worth it.
I podcasted with Davis Maddock on my Dynasty show, Dynasty Life, where we talked about the trade where I traded the 101. Davis gave me the 104, the 105, 108, turned it into a bunch of guys. So we have a really, really fun league. And I'm going to try to get you guys next couple of years.
I think you will. If I can give one piece of advice to anyone out there thinking of starting a Dynasty league, and then we'll get back to your show, I promise. But if I can give one piece of advice to anyone starting a Dynasty league, it's to not have Davis Maddock in the league. Now, I love Davis. Davis worked his ass off. He's a very smart fantasy football analyst. Great kid. Love Davis. Absolutely drives me nuts in our league because and I'm sure he would say the same about me, but the way he values players is so insanely different from me. Like there are trades that happen in our league or moves that happen in our league where I'm just like, that's not what I wouldn't have done that, but I get it. You know what I mean? But the move he made, the trade he made with you, I get it. Ashton Genty, awesome, right? But like to trade 104, 105, and 108, right? To trade 3 top 8 picks, like he's a running back. I get it. He's the next Saquon, blah, blah, blah. It's a running back in Dynasty to trade 3 top, and who'd you turn that into? You turned that into, Hunter was one of them.
Hunter, Ted McMillan, and then Colston Loveland fell at a really nice price. So
in a tight end premium league.
Tight end premium. Yep. I ran pure in that one.
So even Matthew Berry tilted by Davis's antics in fantasy football. All right, we're on the clock here. Probably looking at a running back. Tank Bigsby, Ramondre, Javonte, Braylon Allen, Benson, Eckler.
Oh, give me Bigsby.
Yeah. All right. It's a Bigsby show. That was a Madden induced pick. I could tell that.
Yeah.
Right there.
I was going between Bigsby and who else was on there? Had a Madden card too. What do you think of Justin Fields this year, by the way?
I think he's a great pick. I mean, he fell to 112 here for a lot of the summer. He was going like early hundreds, and now you can get him at like 120 in some drafts. I think the thing about him, I was actually talking about this on a show where like people always think about the rushing quarterbacks, like, oh, you have this huge ceiling with Justin Fields or whatever. I actually think what you're getting from him is the floor. Like he's going to rush a good bit. So he's going to give you that 16, 17 points. I think it's fair to be actually concerned about the ceiling. It's like, are they going to throw enough? Does he have the weapons and stuff? So I think he's a really good floor pick. And he definitely has the ceiling, like if things hit with Garrett Wilson. But that's the part I think that's more in doubt because he's going to run the ball.
Good, because he's my QB1.
Yes. JT says, what's up, Pat? Streaming Mad Men. I have been streaming a lot, but my name is fucking Pete. Don't you ever confuse me with Patty Corain.
Wow. My middle name's Patrick.
Is it really? Oh yeah, Brian Patrick Hooper.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a prep school name right there if I've ever heard one. Brian Patrick Hooper.
I wish I was a prep school kid.
I could just picture you in a little school issued cardigan with your books.
Yeah.
Eating in the mess hall.
Yeah, I was just telling my dad. I'm like, wow, why can't you be super rich? And then I don't have to worry about it.
Why couldn't you be super rich? That's always like people are always like, don't forget to tell your parents you love them. You're not going to actually see them that many more times. Like, and Brian's like, what he says to his parents is, why weren't you more rich?
Well, he said somebody's. Let's make our pick here.
All right. Let's see. Stroud goes. You could be looking at more running backs here. Trey Benson, Ray Davis, Jaden Blue, and Ollie Gordon are in the mix.
I could do Jaden Blue. I don't know if that's too early here.
No, this is right out his ADP. Good with Blue. So we got Mahomes. Let's talk it through a little bit. CMC, Swift, Bigsby, Blue. You're doing good at all the positions. Marv, Pickens, Rashee Rice, Higgins, Shaheed, Luther Burden, Brock Bowers. One guy that you should probably put on your radar, because we're running out of stack options. So Geno would make some sense. Otherwise, most of the other viable quarterbacks are off the board.
Yeah, Geno. And then who was the other one there?
I don't think we have any more now.
Yeah, because Kyler's gone, I'm assuming. Obviously.
Yeah. You can always do the backdoor stack with Bryce Young or Cam Ward as well.
Yeah, Geno's fine. I mean, you don't have to stack your backup, do we?
No, I mean, we just didn't with the McCarthy team.
Yeah.
But when possible, I like to.
Well, I was thinking Penix maybe, so it doesn't matter. He's gone.
Mm-hmm. You just wanted to say Penix. I could tell.
I did. Give me that Penix, something like that. Did the Ted offensive go already?
Brian, he actually did way back in round 3.
Speaking of things I just wanted to say.
Well, that's why I wanted Rudman to roll the draft back to round 3 so we could get him back on our team.
Get the Ted offensive.
Yeah.
Rudman, we didn't get the Ted offensive in the 3rd. Can you roll this one back? I know we only get 3 rollbacks a day.
Let's see here. Benson goes 1 pick. That would have been an interesting running back pick. You could pull up Geno.
I don't care about any of these people, Pete.
All right. Well, it's your pick. It's your team.
You make this pick.
All right. Let the record show. Brian's letting me lock up the quarterback here. We're gonna do.
All right.
Look, I like Geno. I like him on Brock teams. Also, there's lots of fun late stacking pairs with Geno. Dante Thornton and Besh are the rookies that you can stack him up with. We could even do my true serum take that Gene T's going to be a bust, and we could take Raheem Mostert on this team as the backup running back behind him. That's in play for us here.
Okay.
But I want it to be you.
We need some more wide receivers on this team, Pete.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we got 6. One of them's not going to play for the first 6 weeks. One of them's a rookie. One of them is on the worst team in football, and another one's a rookie. So, yeah, we're going to need more wide receivers.
Yeah. We need some wide receivers. Unfortunately, there's not a lot left.
Neil, don't you think Neil needs to grow up? Brian always has Penix on the mind.
Oh, my God, Neil. For someone who's the oldest
so
drafter.
Hard to be young with comments like that.
You'd think someone with the honor of being the oldest to stream 150 drafts would be more mature, but I guess not.
Yeah. I guess what's the point of being old if you're not going to be mature?
Yeah.
No one likes an immature old guy. All right, Brian, here's your team. Mahomes and Geno, let the record show, both stacked up. CMC, DeAndre Swift, Tank Bigsby, Jaden Blue, Marvin Harrison, George Pickens, Rashi Rice, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, and Luther Burden, and Brock Bowers at tight end here.
Deontay Thornton highlighted, or did he just go?
He just went. He
God,
literally
yeah,
just
he,
went.
he has like one of the best Madden cards.
Does he really? That stings. He would have been perfect. I was fully thinking he would make it back to us. I mean, it's right at his ADP.
Who did that?
Parlay.
Oh God. You were going to tell me about Jonathan Mingo, Pete. Does Xavier Legette take over those catches?
Can you just say click Xavier Legette, and then I can tell you why I think it's an awesome pick. Well, did you see? You knew Adam Thielen got traded to the Vikings, which is a pretty big vote of confidence in their young guns. Legette, Coker, and obviously the Ted Offensive, which the chat just agreed I'm allowed to say Ted Offensive.
Okay.
If I do that.
That is a great nickname. So
I think Legette there is a good pick. I mean, Dante Thornton stacked up is nice, but Legette at 162. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah. Just this is the way. I'm starting to think this land might be worth a little more than 300,000.
Just a smidge. Let's not get out of where
325.
Yeah.
Dan, if you're still watching, can you run the numbers really quick? I don't know how much.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're done going to brunch with your parents, maybe you can run the numbers for us.
He's probably counting his money.
Yeah.
By in 20s.
Do you think he went up to Jason Robbins after the live final and was like, can I actually get this in cash? Because I was thinking about splaying it all across my parents' hotel bedroom just to prove.
Robbins like, you have the option of Bankwire or DraftKings stock.
4 more picks to go here on this special draft edition of Lulz. Like I said, no lulls next week. Then we'll settle back into our normal Thursday routine. But when God closes a lulls door, he opens up the new show, Bully the Sims. It's going to be every Friday normally. Next week, we're going to pre-record it since I'm going to be traveling. But we will be getting that in your feeds.
I do not want Zach Ertz. Click a position. Okay. Are we going tight end?
We can, or running back. Do you have a running back you like?
Yeah, take Mitchell.
Okay, did I get it in time?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was close. Fingers. Who would have been the top? Oh, yeah, you would have gotten Ertz, and you didn't want Ertz.
I didn't want Ertz.
You did not.
I can't take guys who are almost as old as Davis Maddock.
How old is Zach Ertz?
He's probably actually a couple years older, I would guess.
Yeah. Ertz is like between me and Davis.
How old is he? What does it say? I don't.
Well, is Davis like 30 now? He's
like 32 or...
Wow. Look at my auto lights for lulls turned off because we're not normally going a little extra here. Come back on lights.
Didn't even notice. Yeah. See that's the fun of underdog.com. Yeah. Don't even know what time it is.
Do a who he play for segment.
All right. Yeah, Bric. Let's do it.
All right, let me do some buzzy. I'll do some buzzy players. Do you know who Torrey Horton plays for?
No, I know that name, but I don't know the team.
You want to take a guess?
He's a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
Saints.
Not a bad guess. Seahawks. Do you know who Malik Washington plays for?
He's another wide receiver, right?
Yep.
Is it the Steelers?
No.
Who is
Dolphins. The Dolphins. Do you know?
You should know these because they both have cards in Madden.
Do you know who Troy Franklin plays for?
Yeah, that's Denver.
Okay, that's a good poll. Let's see here. Do you know who Alec Iomanor plays for?
No.
Nothing. Titans. Yep.
You know, this Madden Ultimate team actually hurts the my player knowledge because the teams don't really matter as much.
Yeah, you know who Bill plays for, right?
Yeah, the Redskins.
Hang on. You are on the clock here. I will say likely is supposed to be
Yeah,
back early
sure,
in the
go ahead.
season.
Him or Janu?
We can do both if you want. Who do you want? Which one do you want?
Just too likely.
All right.
Likely's.
I think he's a good
I
pair
feel like
with
one of those guys
Powers.
you take in Showdown, and you don't want to, but you have to.
All right, I'm gonna do. No, that's just even way too hard. There's not like there's no way you know who Jalen Lane plays for.
What's that? Who?
Jalen Lane, another rookie wide receiver. Do you know who he plays for?
No, I don't. Even though I think you were just talking about taking him last draft.
All right, let me try a theme.
I did.
Do you know who Adonai Mitchell plays for?
Yeah, the Ravens.
No.
Where does he play for?
The Colts.
Oh fuck, that's right. Because he was wasn't he like a second round pick or something, and he was pretty early round, and we thought he was gonna play, and he didn't really do shit.
Yep. Do you know who Alec Pierce plays for?
Well, he was on the Colts too, wasn't he?
He was, and he still is.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who Josh Downs plays for?
Yeah. Wasn't he on the Colts?
And he still is. Do you know who Michael Pittman plays for?
Is this a trick question? Pittman's still on the Colts, right?
Yeah. Do you know who Jalen Noel plays for?
Yes. God damn it. Who is it? I can't think of it.
I was hoping I could get you going Colts, but he actually plays for the Texans.
Oh, I should.
Hey, God, we're on the clock. We got 2 more picks left. We got a 2-5-7-2 here. Can go pretty much any direction. Brashard Smith on a Chiefs team. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Go
Kendra
ahead.
Miller. Who do you want?
I really don't care. Oh, Rashawn Johnson. No, we can't take him.
You told me he was getting cut, and we have DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, we have DeAndre Swift. I just saw the name and got me excited.
Do you know who Tyler Warren plays for?
The tight end, yeah, Colts.
Yeah. All right. You now know everyone who plays on the Colts. Let's see. Is there anyone you want to quiz me on, Brian?
Yes, I was just gonna do that actually.
Okay. I can't wait.
These cards were just released.
Oh my
today.
God. Yeah, you could get me on Madden quiz.
Yeah. What team is hold on. Leo Chanel on?
Oh fuck. I assume these are defensive or offensive linemen.
He's a Sam.
A what?
See, listen, this is what you guys don't know ball.
He's a what?
Somebody tell him what Sam means. Will, Mike, Sam.
Okay, a linebacker. All right.
Strong side.
Okay,
Linebacker.
Thank you. I knew I finally got there. Give me another one.
Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker. Yeah.
You should know that one.
Is he on the Giants?
No.
Shit. Who's he on?
He's on the Cowboys, I believe, right?
You tell me. You're the one looking at the answer.
Cowboys. Amarius Mims.
Hang on real quick, Brian. You've been talking about Jackson Dart all day. You want to get Jackson Dart as your third quarterback here?
Why not?
Or do you want to stack up Geno with the other rookie, Jack Besh? Those are your options.
Do Geno, the stack.
Oh, the stack? Okay.
Yeah.
I say we can do the stack here.
Crutches is on fire.
Bengals O-line. Okay.
Well, you'll never get this one. Shadur Sanders. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say he's gonna be a free agent after the Browns.
Benjamin St. Just.
Benjamin Saint what?
Juste.
Is he on the Browns?
He is not. I think he's on the Redskins.
Please, Brian, we don't say that word anymore.
Oh shit. That's right.
Jeez. Guys, I made it an hour and 14 minutes into this stream. I'm already going to be streaming with Crack Rock tonight, who has said something on stream he shouldn't have said. And now you're trying to get me canceled before my big YouTube gig, Brian. Please say the real name of the team.
It is Sugar Daddy season, after all. Okay.
Oh man.
And we give back, and we don't give a fuck, but we give back.
That's right.
Cam Little.
Cam Little is a kicker, and
Okay.
I know because we have drafted him.
I was thinking you'd get
on
that.
our main event. Yeah, exactly. He had what was it, like a 70-yard kick in the preseason? Brian, do you want to look? I had actually never looked up a photo of Cam Little. Have you seen this kid?
Yeah, he's a white dude. Right? Yeah, he's a good looking guy.
He's got a worse mustache than Davis Maddock.
Maddox's mustache is coming in. You gotta give him credit. When he first started growing that, I was like, a little white, not really coming in, but it's in now.
Cam Little,
no?
It's coming in. I mean, trust me, like I would kill to be able, it would take me a year to grow anything resembling.
Should be the face of Sugar Daddy season right here. You're just kicking 70-yard field goals, giving back, not giving a fuck.
I do think if you just Photoshop this to all orange and put some, height markers behind it, could look like a mugshot, like a very cheerful mugshot.
Yeah. Is this his actual team photo?
Yeah.
Why would they do that to this poor guy? Why wouldn't they let him comb his hair?
Dude. But then look at this. He has some like hipster. Let's see. I just went to his Instagram page. This is his most recent here.
Okay.
Look at that. See, the mustache was really coming in there.
Is this like a Sydney Sweeney homage or something? What's going on here?
I think so.
Cam Little has good genes.
Dude, I hate to say it, but does Cam Little have motion?
He has Riz, Pete. That's what the kids say.
Does Cam Little have motion? All right. Let me recap this team. And then I need to get out of here.
Type in Cam Little girlfriend, JT.
I'm not after the Commanders mishap here. Brian out here talking about
the Washington football team.
That was the good old days.
That name was actually kind of cool. They shouldn't have changed that one.
No, that was the biggest mistake they made. Like everybody loved
Commanders. That. Yeah, don't shut up.
Like having a placeholder team name that you then just keep is so good.
Yeah. It's a cool name too. Just the team, the football team. That's
All right, Brian. I'm just gonna call this one 0RB.
It's almost like they've had bad ownership in Washington.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's also like you already turned over the new page. Like when you change the name, changing it twice, it just doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't get it. Didn't get it. Still don't get it. Is Snyder gone? Is he gone? Did he sell him? He did, right?
Yes. Yeah. It was like he got essentially like pushed out.
Yeah, I love how
they were like sell or Roger Goodell will send.
You're just not an owner anymore. Okay.
Also, there was a really funny article. I forget where it was, but it was reported that like last year he was seething. He was like, he lives in some mansion in London or whatever, and just seething at how good the Commanders were this year. And because they like hit on a generational quarterback prospect, like the second he's out of town, they finally get good, and that he's just like rooting for their downfall in every playoff game.
Would you root for him
in his spot?
Yeah.
No. If you're in his spot, you would hate it. You would be so mad at the league. You'd be so mad at the fans.
Last question. If the top 10 basketball bros were allowed to take over the player operations of a team and they couldn't hire any advisors, how do you think they would perform on a scale of 1 to 10?
No advisors. It'd have to make all of the decisions. Do you still have the infrastructure? Like you have the scouting department and all of that?
No.
Or are you like truly left to your own devices?
No, yeah. Like you'll get like the list of names and stuff that are available. So you'll let somebody work the contracts, that stuff.
I honestly think the draft element would be like not that big of a downgrade. Like, I think just with what we have now, as far as like publicly available, like data and stuff like that. But also I'm just picturing Davis hosting like team interviews and asking these players questions is just a very hilarious thing in my head. But everything else, Brian, would just be a disaster. Talking to other GMs, negotiating contracts, like just the myriad of other things you actually have to do. It would be an unmitigated disaster.
Oh, I was so, I mean, yeah, of course it would be, but it would be great. They should do, it'd be like Hard Knocks, right? You live stream it or whatever. You do the HBO video series.
10 best ball bros run the Commanders.
Bros, yeah.
You got Jaden Daniels just demanding a
I
trade.
could define the top 10, Neil. Davis Maddock, number 1. Two Gun, Shady Advice.
Neil, if you're fishing for inclusion, we didn't say top 100, so it might be here a while.
Well, over 40, Neil might be up there.
Oh, yeah. That is true. The oldest person to ever run, the oldest best ball bro to ever manage an NFL franchise, Neil Orfield.
If they do like requirements of this top 10 who get to own the football team, Neil, you might get in there.
All right, let's put a bow on this team. This was Aaron had asked for it in the chat. He wanted the Bric team, and here it is. Patrick Mahomes and Geno Smith, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift, Tank Bigsby, Jaden Blue, Keaton Mitchell, and Brashard Smith, Marvin Harrison, George Pickens, Rashee Rice, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Luther Burden, Xavier Legette, and Jack Besh, Brock Bowers, and Isaiah Likely. So 3 Chiefs, 3 Raiders, 2 Ravens there. How do you feel about this team?
I would say like 317,000 EV, give or take. It's not as good as the 850 of the one you drafted, Pete.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the week I finished second in the Battle Royale, and it's the first team I drafted all week. And it's like, yeah, it was nice to win, but I could have literally just stopped drafting, saved myself all this extra time and money. If this team wins, Brian, I'm going to look back and been like, I could have just not streamed all summer. I could have just showed up on lulls a few days before the start of the season, drafted one team, been rich beyond my wildest imagination. I could have we could buy up the entire supply of Sugar Daddy season coin.
You could probably do that with the money in your pocket, Pete.
That's right.
Right now. But if it wasn't all the drafts you did earlier, Pete, you wouldn't have been prepped for this winner you just drafted today.
That's true. People, there's no such thing as, an overnight success, Brian. This team was months in the making.
140 drafts to be exact in the making.
That's right. Brian, let the people know what's up at Run the Sims. How are things shaking out here for week 1?
Oh, we're getting there, Pete. We're still not there yet. I just saw the Shady Advice edition on the staging back
nice.
End. And we're still working a whole bunch of stuff we want in there, but should be good to go hopefully in week 1. We just did MLB. The guys did. I wasn't part of it. An MLB endgame video too.
Nice. Very nice. And like I said, next time you see Bric and I on this channel, it will be a week 1 video. The new show, Bully the Sims, will regularly be on Fridays, streamed. This one will be pre-recorded, but super excited to have Yuta and the in-game crew joining for that show in season. You can always get signed up in advance for your Run the Sims package, including that portfolio tool that Brian referenced from Shady Advice. That can be had for 15% off with promo code Pete over there at Run the Sims.
That's another day or two, and that code's not going to work anymore. We'll do something new, but it won't be as much.
Okay. All right. There you go. Now that's marketing right there. Use it. Are you saying my code is going away, or
your code will have to be changed to something new? Well, it'll still be Pete, but it won't be 15%.
15% off. You're getting rid of the 15% off. Wow. All right. Go take advantage of it now. Speaking of codes that are going to go away soon, for the Underdog Masterclass, we did do a launch week promo 20% off. Wanted to get all of the OGs, the people who have been supporting us and following along from the beginning. And then that code is going to go away when the season starts, and it'll be back to full price. So underdogmasterclass.com if you want to check that out. We also talked about it a ton on Off and On the Clock yesterday, and I'm going to write about it in my personal newsletter that'll drop tomorrow if you're looking for a little bit more information and what all is included in that. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys next week for the Bully the Sims show. And otherwise, have a great Labor Day weekend. I'm going to be back tomorrow, my final show of this week. 8 more Best Ball Mania drafts, my 143 through 150 tomorrow, kicking off at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I'm relaxing over Labor Day weekend, Brian. I am absolutely wiped. So we're going to get through 8 more drafts and then kick our feet up for Labor Day weekend. But appreciate all you guys in the chat. Shout out to Brian for spearheading that last draft. We'll see you guys next time on Lulz.